Alright, hi everyone. This is a quick little video about adding rational expressions. We're really going to look at algebraic fractions, but to make it easy, let's start with fractions you already know how to do. How would you add these two things together? I hope you've just answered me by making a common denominator, like that. So 3 times 5 is 15, so you times the 2 by 5 times the 4 by 3, and then you add it together. Right? If you can do this, it's not that much harder to do ones with variables in them and unknowns, like these guys. Okay, so let's start with these two fairly simple ones, and then we'll move on to two a little bit harder ones in this video. Okay, first thing here, what do we need to do? Same thing we did up here. Find a common denominator. The lowest common factor lowest common multiple between 5 and 4 is 20, so we make 20 our common denominator. So I have to times 5 by 4, so I times 2y by 4, get 8y. I have to times 4 by 5, so I times 5y by 5, 25y. And then 8y and 25y makes 33y, common denominator. Okay, this one's taken it to the next level. We've got the x in the denominator here. So what's the common factor of 3x and x squared? Lowest common multiple is 3x squared. Okay, we're not just timesing together. We're trying to find what's the lowest common multiple. Okay, so I want to get 3x squared on the bottom here, so I've got to times top by x, times top and bottom by x, sorry. And I've got to times this by 3, bottom by 3, so times the top by 3. Okay, there we go, and finish the question off. 4x minus 6 on the top. Alright, so that's how you add fractions that have got unknowns in them. Let's try it a little bit harder. This time, again, let's find the common denominator here. So 5x times 4y cubed is 20xy cubed, and there's nothing else we can do. There's no smaller common factor than that. So 20xy cubed is our denominator. So on the top here, we've got it times by 4y cubed. And over here, we've got it times by 5x. Yep, that's it, 5x. So there's our new expression. And then we've got a common denominator, so let's write it as one fraction. That's it. This one is a little bit tricky. First of all, you think, oh, hang on a second. If I go to times these two things together, it's going to be really messy. But you just think for a second and you go, hang on. X plus 3x plus 6. Hey, 3 is common. Oh, x squared minus 4. That's x squared minus 2 squared. I can factor both of those. So there you go. Factor out both sides of the both terms of the equation here, of the expression here. Factor both terms in the expression. Okay, and now you'll see we've got 3x plus 2, and here we've got x plus 2, x minus 2. So to get a common denominator now is much easier. Okay, so the common denominator, well, over here we've got a times by x minus 2, and over here we've got a times by 3. Okay, so now we've got common denominators on this side and this side. Okay, well, now we've got a common denominator, we can subtract these two parts. And I also expanded the brackets at the same time. So 4x times, and then 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. Then 3 times x, 3 times 1, but it's minus here, so they're both signs are minus. Okay, and final step, 3x minus 3x is 1x, minus 8 minus 3 is negative 11. And we're going to leave the bottom factored. And that'll be important when you go on to do higher math, why that's really important. Okay, I think that's all that I've got for you today. So I hope you've enjoyed that and found that helpful. Good luck solving all the problems.